So my project is on cyberbullying, and I chose this topic because I know a lot about it. I'm a teenager. I grew up with a cell phone my whole life, pretty much, and I'm on social media for 7 hours a day. I see it constantly, and I want to target this at parents because, well, for the most part, parents, also people who are the cyberbully. I want to target it at parents because they didn't grow up with a cell phone or social media. I don't think they really understand a lot about it, and I don't think they know how common it is. So I think they should know what is happening on their kid's phone. Some warm-up questions. Take a moment to think to yourself and answer these questions. Have you ever been cyberbullied? Have you ever been a cyberbully? And do you know anyone that has been cyberbullied? Some information and facts. About 37% of teens have reported that they were cyberbullied at some point in their life. 87% of teens have seen cyberbullying happen. 95% of teens in the US are online. So that we're online pretty much 8 hours a day, and we're scrolling through TikTok. We see a lot of negative comments and cyberbullying happen. It's super common when you're on that phone, when you're on your phone that much, and you can't really stay away from it. 23% of students reported that they've said or done something mean. So 23% of students have been the cyberbully. And girls are more likely than boys to be both victims and perpetrators of cyberbullying. So us girls are kind of the problem here. And 15% of teen girls have been the target of cyberbullying, and that's compared with 6% of boys. About half of the LGBTQ community experience cyberbullying, and that is a rate higher than average. 42% of Instagram users experience cyberbullying. Young people who experience cyberbullying are at a greater risk for self-harm and suicidal thoughts and depression and a lot of things like that. So even though it's just through a phone screen, it can really affect someone. 83% of young people believe social media companies should be doing more to tackle cyberbullying on their platforms, and I think this is totally true. There is really big creators on the app TikTok who get body shamed all day, and TikTok obviously has to see it because they have millions and millions of followers, and I think they can definitely do something to stop it. 60% of young people have witnessed online bullying, and most of them do not intervene. Only 1 in 10 teen victims will inform a parent, so that's why I want to aim this at parents because they don't know what's happening. 4 out of 5 students, or 81%, say they would be more likely to intervene if it was anonymous. A personal connection that I have is me. I've been cyberbullied. I think everyone has. It's super, super common. All of my friends have. I've seen it happen. I've defended them from it. And the terrible thing is that it's mostly your friends doing the cyberbullying. Even though they think it's a joke because you're close, sometimes it really actually hurts you. And they don't know that until you tell them. And if they don't apologize or stop doing it, then you should not be friends with them anymore. So here are some examples. These ones are from TikTok, and I found these. Look how many comments they have. This one is from Instagram. It was just a girl in a bathing suit. This is an example of one of the jokes, and sometimes they can be funny, but not the really mean ones. So this one was just a video of a girl dancing, and this is what this person said, and it looks like a joke because the emojis, and it's kind of like a trend to be doing that right now, but keep this in the drafts next time means you shouldn't have posted this, and you can post whatever you want. This is actually, I got this from one of my friends. So YOLO is an app where you post on your story and people slide up anonymously and say whatever they want. And someone said, why is it a big compliment? She's not even all that. And that is really hurtful to someone if you're commenting on her appearance. Ouch. And something you can do to stop it, I found this comment, and it says, imagine actually taking the time out of your day to write negative and rude comments to someone. Y'all are some lowlifes and need to worry about you. And this is completely true because, and this is an example of when you should intervene. This is a perfect comment, and I think this could really help someone out and see someone realize what I'm doing is wrong. I shouldn't be commenting this. Why I think awareness should be raised for this topic. Unfortunately, since social media was created, kids that are bullied have no way out anymore. Before cell phones, when kids got bullied at school, they could just go home and they don't have to worry about it anymore because they weren't scrolling through social media seeing all of these hurtful comments like we are now. When if you're getting bullied at school and then you just want to go home and take a break, you can't because you go on your phone and you just see a ton of hurtful comments again. Due to this, a lot of people's lives are affected by cyberbullying. Like I said earlier, you can get depression, you're at a high risk for self harm and suicidal thoughts. And people really need to start taking it seriously so we can end cyberbullying. And I hope a lot of people realize how hurtful their joking comments could be. And if your friends are saying things to you, you need to drop them because they're a negative person in your life and you shouldn't have to deal with the cyberbullying.